The German 88mm gun. Just hearing those words sent chills down the spine of every Allied soldier in World War II. This wasn't just another artillery piece. This was the weapon that could rip through the thickest tank armor from over 2 kilometers away, shred bomber formations at 8,000 meters altitude, and turn entire infantry battalions into casualties. When American GIs were surveyed about what enemy weapon frightened them most, the 88 topped the list. But how did an anti-aircraft gun become the most feared weapon of the entire war? The story begins before World War II even started. Germany, forbidden by the Treaty of Versailles from developing heavy weapons, secretly partnered with Swedish company Bofors to create what they called the Flugabwehrkanon, or aircraft defense cannon, quickly shortened to Flak. The Flak-18, introduced in the 1930s, was revolutionary. It could fire 15 rounds per minute, automatically ejecting spent shells and recocking itself. With a muzzle velocity of 820 meters per second, it was the best anti-aircraft weapon in the world. By 1939, Germany had produced over 2,000 of these guns. But then something unexpected happened in May 1940 during the invasion of France. German panzer forces were getting destroyed by heavily armored French and British tanks. The standard German 37mm anti-tank gun was completely useless, bouncing rounds off enemy armor like pebbles. Desperate commanders turned to their 88mm flak guns and aimed them horizontally at the approaching tanks. The results were devastating. The 88 could punch through any Allied tank armor like it was paper. Luftwaffe flak units claimed 326 Allied tanks destroyed or damaged during the French campaign alone. The weapon's true legend was born in the North African desert under Field Marshal Erwin Rommel. The British had superior tanks and outnumbered the Germans, but Rommel understood something his enemies didn't. He refused to fight tank versus tank battles where both sides would suffer equal losses. Instead, he created a deadly trap. Rommel would position his 88mm guns in concealed positions, then send his panzers forward as bait. When British tanks charged after what appeared to be retreating German armor, they drove straight into killing zones where hidden 88s waited. British tank crews never saw what hit them. The 88 could destroy their tanks from ranges where British guns couldn't even fire back effectively. An American military observer in North Africa reported that the 88mm was the most feared weapon British tanks faced, and the destruction it caused was incomparably greater than any other Axis weapon. British tankers called encounters with the 88 a death sentence. The gun's high profile made it vulnerable, but its crews didn't need long. 1 or 2 shots could obliterate a tank, and the 88's accuracy was legendary. When Germany invaded the Soviet Union in June 1941, the 88 proved to be the only weapon that could reliably stop the fearsome Soviet T-34 and KV-1 tanks. German infantry and tank crews breathed sighs of relief when 88s arrived, knowing they finally had something that could level the playing field against superior Soviet armor. The weapon's versatility was unmatched. It served as anti-aircraft artillery, anti-tank gun, and conventional artillery piece all in one. In 1944 alone, German 88s and larger guns were credited with destroying 6,400 Allied aircraft and damaging 27,000 others. American bomber crews described flak so thick you could walk on it, with each black cloud representing an exploding 88mm shell. The 88's success led to even deadlier variants. The PaK-43, a dedicated anti-tank version, and the Flak-41 with improved performance. The 88 was mounted on the legendary Tiger tank, creating one of World War II's most feared armored vehicles. The gun's 8.8 centimeter bore became synonymous with German military might. Allied forces eventually developed countermeasures, designing tanks with thicker armor specifically to defend against the 88. But the psychological impact never faded. Soldiers who survived the war remembered the 88 as the weapon they hated most, the one that could reach out across impossible distances and deliver instant death. From the deserts of North Africa to the frozen steppes of Russia, from the beaches of Normandy to the skies over Germany, the 88 gun earned its reputation as World War II's most feared weapon, a testament to German engineering and tactical innovation that changed armored warfare forever.